with the beautiful pictures of Henrik Larsson running straight into the hearts of the home crowd here in Gävle. It's such a big pleasure welcoming you all to this Nordic magazine on day 3 here in Gävle. And what a day it was for Sweden, what a day it was for Henrik Larsson, and what a day it was for his coach Jonas Anshelm.
Hector! Alice! Underbart Henke!
Pasado mentira, no arrancara. Sí, porque no estabas acostumbrado con él, porque no venías a arrancar.
How much does this mean?
I don't have words. I'm beyond words. I'm starting to cry soon.
These moments is what athletics is all about, isn't it? The coach there hugging his teammates and just having the time of his life because of that gold in the 100 meters men. And let's now hear from the gold medalist himself, Henrik Larsson.
Henrik Larsson, the gold medal is yours. How does it feel?
It feels amazing, you know, just doing it at, you know, here in Sweden, it just makes it that much better. Considering the 2 pretty tough races yesterday with the headwind and the cold, I feel like I'm really satisfied that I was able to make it across the line first.
What do you say about the race? A tight one all the way to the finish line.
Yeah, it was super tight. I felt like my start wasn't there at all. I feel that my legs are pretty sore from yesterday, so those first initial steps felt pretty heavy. But I just tried to remain calm and just. I know that my top speed is my strength, and I just tried to hold this as long as I could, and it brought me to the finish line first.
How much can you celebrate now? You have the 200s.
Yeah, I don't think I can celebrate that much yet. I'm gonna get through the heats of the 200, and then I'm probably gonna do a little. I don't know. I'm just gonna take the 200 first, and then we'll see what I do.
Vad säger du om det firandet då? Är nu till 200-ringen nu, Henrik?
Ja, jag har fixat lite så. De vet att jag får se en ankomst.
Ja, bra.
And now we're going to take a look at some footage and some athletes from the 200 meters. And if you take a close look, I think you can see that Henrik did make it to the start. It's is it in?
So Casper proceeded to the semi-finals in 200. How do you feel?
It feels all right. I was hoping for a little bit more today. Maybe give Harris a little challenge there, but it's relaxed, controlled, so it's all right. It's all right. Lane 2. It is what it is.
Yeah. And your time, 21:12. What do you think about that?
I've done better, to be honest, but like the wins weren't perfect, and I'm a bit rusty. I've been resting for 2 weeks now. Just trying to get my form back because my hamstring has been hurting. So I ran without issues today, so hopefully it's the same tomorrow.
Yeah. What's your goal for this tournament?
Well, as always, to win it, but realistically, I just wanted to get to that final and do my best.
Mathias Ove Johansson, congratulations on season best and a place in the semi-final.
Yeah, semi-final. Yeah, that's great. That's what I wanted to do. So, yeah, thank you.
Tell us about the race.
Well, I got lane 8, so I knew there was going to be no one besides me, and the 3 best ranked 200-meter runners in my heat were in lane 2, 3, and 4. So I was basically running alone the whole race, and yeah, I just went for it. And in the last 40, I could see there were only 2 people in front of me, and yeah, I felt great.
Your PB is 21:00. Today you ran 21:01, and I know you hope so much to get a sub 21. How does that feel?
Well, I really wanted to run 20:99 or faster, but yeah, it just makes me more hungry for the semi-final, and yeah, I have to run fast there too. So maybe it's just the motivation I need.
Hansen, a new season best. How are you feeling right now?
I feel pretty great. I've been struggling with the 200 and putting it together from a technical standpoint all season, so that it almost came together, I would say 85-90%, as opposed to like 50% early in the season. I'm pretty satisfied, and there's more to come, definitely.
And you're running the relay team on Sunday. How is the leg?
Well, as I said previously, the hammy is fine, and it has been for about a week or so right now. Didn't feel it at all today, so that's a positive. Just ready to come out on Sunday and give our best and hopefully beat the other Nordic countries.
We saw you as a seasonal best, and you say it yourself, the 200 meter is going better and better. Did you think about the semifinals today, or was it just enjoying yourself and getting this good time home with you?
I was just thinking about this race, and everything that might happen later on, I'll take it as it comes. But considering the things I've been through over these past 18 months, this one today was for me. And I'm just so happy I was able to put a 200 together that I'm 90% happy with.
And then looking forward again to Sunday's relay team, do you have a message for the other Nordic teams? How will Denmark come out?
You guys, you better be ready because we are. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
And now we actually just got the message that Henrik Larsson, the gold winner from 100 meters, is not going to run the 200 meters tonight because he's obviously tired and obviously happy with his 1 gold medal. But now we're going to yesterday's shot put. And we're going to see some pictures from the Swedish bronze medalist Viktor Petersson, who here is throwing 19:53, and his throw got him the bronze medal. And now it's a big pleasure welcoming the bronze medalist and the 4th place taker, Marcus Thompson of Norway, and Viktor Petersson in the studio. Congratulations on the bronze, Viktor. How is this?
It felt good. I'm happy to end my junior career with a bronze. It's really good to get a medal home.
How was it to see your throw now?
It was good. I actually haven't seen it before, so it was the first time. I didn't throw as far as I wanted, but you know, it's a medal, so I'm pretty happy with that. And
you, Marcus, yesterday you were a bit down. You needed a break before you wanted to talk to us because you were disappointed. You were only 12 centimeters from this guy.
Yeah.
How is it to stand next to him now?
Well, you know, I like Viktor a lot. We've been competing since we've been like 15 years old now.
Like 14.
Yeah, 14, 15. So we got like this kind of love-hate relationship. But I was very disappointed yesterday, but now I'm just over it, ready to attack new competition. Like on Monday, I'm going to compete with them again. So yeah, just move forward.
What are we most close to now, love or hate, right now?
I feel love.
Yeah. Oh. We got big love, you know?
Yeah.
But then back on Monday again, we're probably going to have a little bit of a hate.
I like it. And I guess you loved yesterday. You loved taking the medal in your home country. Tell us about what that brings out of emotions.
I mean, I guess it's like a proud moment to be at home and get a medal. Because, you know, it's a lot of Swedish crowd that's there and cheering. So it's get like much more powerful. So I think that's awesome. Yeah.
And what about you, Marcus? You had your back surgery only 10 weeks ago, and actually shouldn't be here, but you're here. Are you able to think about that in your disappointment, that it is actually really good that you're here at all?
Yesterday, no. I was just disappointed because I didn't throw longer. I was just disappointed in myself, actually. I didn't actually care about the medal. But today, I can actually see it. Like, it was a big, big step forward after my back surgery. So, yeah.
Victor, is this like a top point of your career so far, taking this medal at home?
It's a big one at least. I wouldn't say it's top because I want to throw farther, but bronze medal at a European Championship is big. But it's hard to compare with the Junior World Champions medal. I get silver there, so I would say kind of the same.
Tell us a bit more about your relationship. You're born in the same age.
Yeah.
You have PBs. You threw 2058 indoor this year. You have thrown 2070.
Yeah.
And you were 12 centimeters from each other yesterday. There's so much about you two guys. So tell us a bit about it.
I mean, yeah, we try to get rid of each other, but
yeah. But it's like when he throws longer, I throw longer, then he goes up again, and then we just keep on, pushing each other.
Yeah, the
So
thing is, like, you're dominant like 1 month, then I get dominant 1 month. Like, we kind of trade it.
So I like that a lot. Just keeps pushing ourselves to longer lengths and becoming better athletes.
You, Victor, set a world record for 13-year-olds in shot put.
Yeah.
How was that? And do you at all remember that?
Barely. I don't think. I mean, I was so young, so that you didn't do it like train for it. It just kind of happened. So I was like, all right, it's like not a big deal in that way. But it's pretty cool now that to have a world record, even if it's like 14 and 14
That's
years old.
pretty cool.
Yeah, but you're so young, so it doesn't really matter. Like, I wish it was bigger, but yeah, but it feels good to be like at least a one world record.
But this friendship and that love-hate relationship you're talking about, isn't that what all this is all about? Being friends outside and being kind of enemies when the competition is on?
Well, yeah, we have a good, like, all the shot putters are really good friends out of the circle, out of the competition, but when it comes to the competition and when it's time to go, we just turn that off. We're not friends anymore. We're just competitors, We have to do that if you want to win.
What's next for you now, Victor?
I'm going to put that in Varberg on Monday.
And so are you.
Yeah. So I'm going to get
so it's a revenge?
Yeah. I'm going to do my best there to get my revenge.
And what about the World Championships in Doha in September, October?
That would be fun. That's going to be like the biggest competition I've ever been in, so I look forward to that.
What's your goal there, Victor?
Getting to final. That's the main goal, but we'll see.
And you, Marcus?
I got to qualify first. I believe I can qualify really soon. I just got to get back to some good practice now. But my goal there is also getting to the final.
Okay. Thank you so much, guys, for coming to the studio.
Thank you for
having us. Good luck in Varberg.
Thank you.
And in Doha and with everything, and good luck with your love-hate relationship.
Thank you so much.
I think it went well here, at least. Yeah. Good. And now we're going to take a look at the Danish 400-meter runner, Benjamin Wedel, who ran 47:17 yesterday, and unfortunately didn't make it through to the semi-finals.
You just ran the 400-meter semi-final. How are you feeling now?
I feel pretty good. It was a much better race than yesterday, so I think I executed my race plan much better, and I think I got a result that is a bit more representative of me right now.
You looked a little bit disappointed yesterday. You said that you were ready for vacation, then you found out you had the semi-final today. What is your next thing to look forward to now?
Well, we'll see. I'm not sure where I'm at right now, but if I go to the final, I'll definitely run that and do my best, but I'm ready to take a vacation after this.
And a pretty strong competitive field today. The reigning under-20 champion, the European leader, you and some other strong guys. How did you feel during the race, coming very strong after 300 meters?
Well, I felt really good at the 300-meter mark, but I could feel that I was kind of gassed too. It was just a long way home, and I felt all my races to last year in my legs, so it was just what I had coming.
And finally, last question. If this was the end for your Gävle experience and your championship experience, what will you remember and take home from this championship?
Well, this championship has, for me, been more about having fun and just, participating and being with the team. So I'm definitely going to take that experience, and hopefully I can, go to future championships and try and focus on that a little bit more than the competitive part of it. So just being here is awesome.
Thank you, and I will keep my fingers crossed.
Benjamin didn't go through on 400 meters, but now we're going to take a look at an athlete who did go through on the 1500. Let's take a look at Anna Juul's 1500 meter from yesterday. She ran a 4:23, a controlled race by the Danish girl, and she made it through to the final. And now, Anna, now you're here, and how is it to be in the final?
Very nice, much more relaxing, I think.
How was the race?
It was good. Going in, I didn't really know what to expect, but I felt really good, and it was honestly a lot of fun, which you can't say all the time with racing.
How is it to be here at this championships?
So cool. It's my first major championship in Europe, so it's really cool to be here, to meet the team, to compete against all new athletes who I've never competed against before, so it's really cool.
Your English tells me that you don't live in Copenhagen.
No, I live in the States.
You live in the States. And tell us a bit about your story and what you've been doing in the States.
Yeah, so I was born in the States. My father is Danish, and so is his whole half of his family. So I am constantly going back and forth between Denmark and the US, but I ultimately live in the States. Right now I'm just in college, running over there, but really grateful to be competing for Denmark.
And you've never been competing in Europe before?
No, not really. It had never really been something I thought I could do. I only really got good, I think, this past spring, so yeah.
What's your feelings towards Denmark and towards the Danish flag?
Oh, very proud. I'm so proud to be representing Denmark, to have the opportunity to, even though I don't live in Denmark. Very grateful.
What's your thoughts on the final now then?
Just see what happens. There's a lot of really, really fit girls. And the nice thing about finals is that anything can happen. People fall, people have bad days, so I'm just going to try and put myself in the best position I can and hope to get lucky.
How is it to be in the Danish team?
Very cool. Everyone's very nice. They've been very welcoming, even though I'm a bit of a newcomer. And yeah, just a really cool experience that I don't think I've ever done anything quite like it.
Do you speak Danish?
A little bit. It's getting a lot better, especially as people are more patient with me.
Okay, so let's try.
No.
And do an answer, a short answer on Danish. What's your expectations for the final?
Compete. No Danish. I'm not in the live broadcast.
Yeah,
I get too nervous.
That's perfect. That's no problem. Your thing is running, and tell us now. Are you nervous before the final tomorrow?
Not really. More just relaxed, confident.
So what will be your tactics?
Stay out of trouble and put myself in the best position I can going into the last lap.
What's the plan now after the championships? Are you going back to the States?
I'm spending the rest of the summer in Greece and probably visiting Copenhagen a few times while I'm there.
What's your goal if you look further, if you look past this championships and maybe past this season? What's your goal as an athlete?
Continue to develop. I think just continue to run well within the collegiate system, compete for Denmark when I can and when I'm fit enough to. Stay healthy, stay humble.
Okay, good luck in the final. It was so nice to have you here, in the studio, and to have you here in Europe and Sweden. So good luck.
Thank you.
and then we'll move on to looking ahead of what's going to happen this afternoon. And we'll have a lot of exciting events going on this afternoon. Henrik Larsson, he won't raise the flag tonight because he is not running the 200 meter, but it was a great moment yesterday when he made his gold. Anna Emilie Møller of Denmark, she will run the final of the 3,000 meter steeplechase. She has had the best time yesterday with the 10:01. And we have Bianca Salming, who here are jumping 188 in the heptathlon, and she will be in the high jump final together with actually 2 other Swedish girls. And Norway has Sondre Guttormsen in the pole vault final, and he is one of the gold favorites there for Norway. That was it. That was it for the magazine today. Thanks for watching, and we'll be back at the same time, at the same place tomorrow at 3 o'clock. Thank you so much.